Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be doing part 2 of rating StarStable breeds. So disclaimer really quickly, this is part 2, so if you guys have not seen part 1, please go ahead and watch that video. And also, these are Generation 3 horses. I do think I have like 2 Generation 2s in here just because they keep popping up on StarStable, so like they're reoccurring horse breeds that keep coming up, like for different events and stuff, like the Winfell and the Nixie, which were the magic horses, if you guys don't know what those were. And so, I'm gonna just go ahead and start off this video. So, here we go. Coming in at number 17 is actually these two plus the new breed of magic horse that we have for the Halloween stuff. I'm actually on Whittier right now, but so we're just going to go ahead and talk about these three. I went ahead and added Tombhoof because it's a new third generation horse of magic horse. So the reason why these horses came in at number 17, or the first for my like starting at like least favorite horses, is because they are Halloween themed. I actually really love these horses. I really love Pepita and I really like Whittier and I actually really like Tombhoof. But the reason why they aren't higher is two reasons. They are Halloween type horses and it's really hard to ride them and train them at any other time rather than Halloween. And also, I don't like Tombhoof's regular coat as much as I thought I would. So I actually really like Pepita and Whittier's like regular coats. Tombhoof's is okay, it's like average, but I didn't think I would actually like Tombhoof, but then I saw the horse in the game and I actually really like this horse. So that is why these horses came in at number 17 on my list. Coming in at number 18 is Fonzie and Brinicle. So these are what these two horses look like. If you see these two pictures in, here's what they look like together. The reason why I also put these horses lower on my list, even though I love Fonzie so much. I love Fonzie's magic coat and I love Fonzie's regular coat. I actually really like Brinicle too. I think the mane style is really cool. I also don't like these horses as much because they are Christmas horses. Another horse that you really can't ride except for that time of year. Now, you guys can disagree with me about this stuff. I see Fonzies a lot around StarStable. They do look really pretty. I have seen a few Brinicles, but they're really supposed to be like around the type of holiday horse and a seasonal horse, so that's why I don't particularly like them and why I haven't scored them higher. Although I am really excited to get these horses because I have never had a StarStable Christmas the way that they have Christmas now. Okay, guys, next up on my list is the Irish Cob, and a lot of people like to call these guys the Tinker horses from before, um, but yeah, so the reason why these horses aren't higher, everybody seems to love these horses. You guys know how I feel about draft horses. I don't particularly love the draft type horses or the winter, like tolerant type horses, just because they're big and bulky and they don't move as pretty as the other horses. Well, I'll be honest. After getting the Jorvik wild horse, these horses have actually grown on me a little bit, and I'm actually looking into possibly getting one or two. So, stay tuned for that. But, oh, also, if you guys didn't know, I was going to mention this. I got the gourd from the pumpkin hunting. But, so, yeah, that's coming in at number 19. Yeah, number 19 is these horses. I didn't score them higher just because they're not my favorite horses. They are beautiful on this game, but they're not my favorite horses in real life, and they're also not my favorite horses movement-wise on this game. Moving on, actually, I'm moving on to the North Swedish horse. So, another cold tolerant horse that's not my favorite. The North Swedish horse I actually like for the most part, but I will say this. Their mane is just a little bit too crunchy looking to me. It's very thick and put together, and also I feel like these horses should be a little bit bulkier. Although I don't like very bulky horses. There's just some things about this horse that I feel like could be better. It kind of looks pixelated to me in some ways, almost blocky in the way that they're made, and I feel like it gives me kind of Minecraft vibes for some of these horses, which, we don't want that. And okay, moving on, that was number 20. Moving on to number 21 is the Fjord horse. So, actually, I have very big opinions about the Norwegian fjord horse. So, the fjord horse, this is like the updated version. They have the older version, which I'm also on a fjord type horse, like, because that's what Pepita and Whittier are like made off of. So, the reason why I didn't score this one higher is because it looks very short and stocky and very like cut off at the nose and the neck. So it's not my favorite horse. I do really like their movements after having a few, but also I liked the regular, like the very first ones that they came out with a little bit better. Now, I think that you can still buy those horses. I think they're at Dundle. Yeah, I think they're at Dundle. You used to be able to buy them at the what's it called? I always forget. Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur, but they're not available there anymore. They have really cool mane styles with the old versions. I just feel like this version isn't much of a step up from the old version. So that's just my personal opinion on those horses coming in at 21. Okay, guys, coming in at number 22 is the Nav Stripper. Okay, I have a big opinion about these horses. I think that these horses look like the Chincoteague pogies, ponies, gosh, ponies, but bigger with their ears and stuff. And also, I feel like some of them just don't look as proportionate to others. They just, they have really small necks and really small faces and really big bodies. They're not proportionate at all, which I feel like is in real life too. Nav Strippers are not my favorite horse. I also feel like they went really crazy with some of these coats. Although the Nav Stripper does have a lot of spotted or Appaloosa type coat patternings, um, they went kind of ham, gonna be honest. I thought about buying this horse. It used to be a club horse that I was for a club, but I decided not to get it after fighting with the club owner. I ended up leaving the club anyway. But the ones that I kind of like, I really like this Nav Stripper because it reminds me of an Appaloosa my grandmother owns. And I do like this one too. I feel like these are a little bit more not as crazy. I do almost like the black one over here, but for the most part, I don't really like the coat colors, and I don't really like the style or structure of the horse. So that's why this horse came in at number 22. Coming in at number 23 is the Konamera or Konamara. So the reason why this horse isn't scored higher is I don't really like pony type horses. I know. I don't like drafts and I don't like ponies. You guys are going to be like, what the heck? I don't really like small horses that much. I don't really like cutesy horses, if that makes sense. I'm more into horses that have big personalities, and ponies I feel like sometimes have very big personalities, but I also feel like sometimes they're just cute. And a lot of the ponies that I've seen little kids ride, and I don't usually ride ponies, although they could be ridden by me. Um, there's a few reasons why I don't particularly like this color. I don't understand why this is a color that they made, why they made it that color. There could have been so many other options. I do like the flea bitten gray, and I do like this brown, kind of like a Seal Point Bay type horse. Um, I did have this one actually. But I ended up selling it because I never rode it because I didn't like it. um, I actually got the horse because it was a club horse that was required to be in the club. And I'm sorry, I'm never doing that again. If I don't have the horse, the club horse, and I don't like the club horse, I'm never gonna buy it. So that's also why I seem to club hop a lot because a lot of people want me to have the club horse that they have, like the Nav Stripper or the Konamara, sorry, but I don't like them. Why would I buy a horse that I'm never gonna ride? So yeah, that's why this horse came in at number 23. Coming in at number 24 is the curly horse. Not much to say. This horse looks unproportionate to me. Their legs are really tiny, but their bodies are not. I don't really like the curly aspect on this game for this horse. I feel like some coats look like they're curly and the manes do, but I feel like some coats don't. So I feel like this brown one, this kind of like gray doesn't really look curly. This brown one does, but barely. You have to be really close to these horses to tell that they're curly. And I don't particularly like that. So, yeah. I feel like the point of having a curly horse is to really be able to tell that their coats are curly, and I just feel like StarStable didn't do a good job with these horses. And I will never buy one, and that's why I have this horse coming in at number 24. Coming in at number 25 is the Clydesdale. You guys probably know why. So, draft type horse, huge, don't really like it. Um, some of the coats I feel like were really well done. Others I feel like are kind of like, why? And I hate their mane. Their mane looks terrible. Oh, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. My boyfriend fixed it. But I do kind of like this one over here, and I do really kind of like the brown one. But I will never buy this horse. I think it's another one like the curly horse that StarStable gypped and could have done a lot better. Their legs need to be a little bit bigger. They need to have a better mane style. Their ears are just look like donkey ears. That's what their ears look like. So yeah, could have definitely done better, and that's why this horse is coming in at number 25. All right, guys, coming in at number 26 is the Chiang Kotik pony. Gosh, so hard to say. Yeah, couple reasons. Their ears are cute, but not enough to say this horse. Some of their coat colors I just don't get. Some of them are kind of cute, but also this horse is just kind of weirdly proportioned. There's places that stick out more than others, and also their coats aren't blended very well. On top of that, pony type breed don't really like ponies, and that's why this horse comes in at number 26. Coming in at number 27 is Soulless. So its counterpart actually, Dorka scored a lot higher in my first video. Soulless didn't score as high because of its magic coat. I like this horse. I like that they had the Irish cob. I like the concept, and I really like the regular coat color, which would be this. I really like that. I don't like the blue in this horse. I also don't understand some of the pink. It's just too much cotton candy and too much wow, like too much like huge amount of different coat colors that just don't make a lot of sense to me. So that's why this horse came in at number 27. Coming in at number 28 is the Jorvik starter pony. There's a couple of reasons why this horse is so low on my list. Pony, little pony. Also, the mane's been sticking to the forelock's been sticking to this horse's face. It's been a glitch that I've seen everybody complain about. And I'm sorry, SSO, you need to fix these horses. If you mess up a horse with an update, you need to fix them. And they just, I just don't like them. Nope, don't like them. There's just too many reasons why I don't like these horses. They're okay for ponies, but yeah, don't really like them myself. So that's why this horse came in at number 28. Coming in at last place, number 29, is Zoney and Vega. Yeah. Once again, same reason. Pony, don't understand why. Why couldn't we done this on... I do like their, like, coat colors, but I don't understand why we couldn't have done them on, like, a bigger horse. But it's fine. It'll be okay. But yeah, that's all of them, I think. Yep, that's all of them. That's awesome. Okay, lovelies, I'm going to be ending this video here. I hope you guys are having so much fun with the Halloween update just like I am. And thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope that you guys liked my ratings. Bye, lovelies!